Hey everyone, so today we're going to be setting up systems of equations from context. This is day 2. We're going to look at the same kinds of questions, just a little bit more practice because this can be kind of a tough topic. All right, let's get started. So create a system of equations based on the word problem below. Kylie went into a grocery store and bought 3 apples and 4 bananas, costing a total of $6.50. Lily went into the same grocery store and bought a total of 10 apples and 5 bananas, costing a total of $17.50. Write a system of equations that can be used to determine the price of each apple and the price of each banana. Define the variables that you use to write the system. So let's identify some important information here. Okay, so Kylie went into a grocery store and she bought 3 apples and 4 bananas. Remember, we don't know the cost of each one, but we know that when you add those together, it costs $6.50. And then Lily went to the same grocery store. She bought 10 apples and 5 bananas, and that costs $17.50. Write a system of equations that could be used to determine the price of each apple and the price of each banana. So that should help you define your variables here. It's kind of telling you what you need to look for. So we're going to let A equal the price of each apple. So we know how many they bought, but we don't know the price of each apple. Sorry, this is kind of messy. Okay, and then let B equal the price of each banana. Oops. Okay. So now that we have our variables, let's start writing these equations. So we know Kylie had her own situation. She bought 3 apples, 4 bananas. And then Lily had her own situation where she bought 10 apples and 5 bananas. So we're basically going to create an equation for Kylie and then an equation for Lily, where we're not going to mix any of Lily's information in with Kylie's information. So Kylie's equation is she bought 3 apples. So 3 times A and 4 bananas plus 4 times B, and that is going to equal $6.50. So 3 times however much the apples cost plus 4 times however much the bananas cost equals a total of $6.50. Now let's focus on Lily's equation. So Lily went to the same store. She bought 10 apples. So 10 times the amount of apples. 10 times the price of each apple plus 5 times the price of each banana. And that's going to equal $17.50. So you can see that we had Kylie's equation separate from Lily's equation. Okay? So we would normally solve these. We're not solving them today, but define your variables and create those equations. All right, let's look at one more. Okay, Kayla and her children went to a restaurant and she bought $63 worth of hot dogs and tacos. Each hot dog costs $3.50 and each taco costs $4. She bought 3 more hot dogs than tacos. Write a system of equations that can be used to determine the number of hot dogs and the number of tacos that Kayla bought. Define the variables that you use to write the system. Okay, let's start highlighting. She went to a store. She bought $63 worth of hot dogs and tacos. So that was her total altogether. Don't know how many tacos and how many hot dogs she bought. But each hot dog costs $3.50. Each taco costs $4. And then she bought 3 more hot dogs than tacos. Okay. So let's start by defining our variables. So we have hot dogs and tacos. So let H equal the amount of hot dogs or the number of hot dogs bought. And let T, I'm going to do like a curvy T so it doesn't look like a plus sign. equal the number of tacos bought. Okay, so we have 3 money values here. We're going to create a money equation. We're going to keep all the money together. So we have each hot dog costs $3.50. So $3.50 times the amount of hot dogs bought plus, I'm going to just make that a little bit bigger, 4, I don't know why it does that. Okay. 4 times the amount of tacos bought is equal to that total of $63. So those are all our money values. $3.50 times the hot dogs plus 4 times the amount of tacos equals 63. Okay, now for the second equation, she bought 3 more hot dogs than tacos. So when you see 3 more, that's plus 3. More usually means plus, and we know we're going to be adding 3 somewhere. So which one did she buy more of, hot dogs or tacos? She bought 3 more hot dogs than tacos. So she bought more hot dogs. So the amount of hot dogs is equal to the amount of tacos plus 3. So it would look like this, T plus 3. So she bought 3 more hot dogs than she did tacos. So the amount of tacos plus 3 is equal to the amount of hot dogs that she bought. And that's it. We have our variables. We have our system of equations. We're not solving. We're just typing this in. Make sure you check. Make sure your variables, the definitions of them, match what the question is asking for. Remember, this is not the price of each hot dog because we know the price. It's the number of hot dogs, number of tacos. Okay, good luck.